Hey, version 3454 back with another Maplestory video. Today we're going to be continuing the Theme Dungeon Maplestory Tynerum. Last time we spent like 45 minutes trying to collect the items that this guy wants, and now we gotta spend another 45 minutes collecting the other half. Oh god, my flames are gonna drop, just watch. I forgot to buff. Oh, by the way, I'm being hit. Oh god, I got 16 minutes until this thing resets. I have 51 memory imprints, I need 100. If I had a herbalism, I'd get that mysterious herb. Another memory imprint. So recently they came out with a new update for Maplestory called Return to Maplestory. So I think it giving me a bit of a nostalgia hit, because they actually brought back the old Maplestory NLC. Like for the past like 2 years, it's been destroyed because of aliens. It's probably not been that long, but it's been quite a while since the old NLC has been around. And before you can't get into before you couldn't get into Bigger Ben, but now you can, and everything looks all clean and stuff. Looks like somebody had just destroyed it. But you can still do alien stuff, so I don't think it's bad. And also you can do the jump quest again to get the Crimsonwood Keep. I remember like a long time ago, I did I was like very low level. Not sure if it was on my thief or if it was on legend, but I was on one of my characters and I snuck past all the enemies. Actually, I think I might have been just barely high enough level to fight everything except for Bigfoot. So I pretty much got past everything, killed as much as I could, nearly died on the way there, and then I started doing the, what's it called? The jump quest, and I ended up completing it. By the time I got there, when I got there, I like died, because the guards were just too much for me. And someday maybe I'll do it again to see how well I fare this time, but I'll probably wait a little bit. I'm not in that much of a hurry. So I want to make sure I have a quest there, so I don't go there and have to go back there later when I have like a party quest or something I have to do. I remember a long time, afterwards, I like respawned and somebody's like, "Oh, did you try and do the jump quest?" And I'm like, "I didn't try, I succeeded." And they're like, "Oh, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And so I ended up just talking with them a little bit about how I completed the jump quest and how amazing I was. And they, as they said, as a reward, they'd give me something, and they gave me a Crimsonheart or something. I can't remember what the name of it was. It's basically the drop from the guards at the Crimsonwood Keep. And I was so happy. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep this forever. I don't think I have it anymore. Do I still have it? I don't think I have it anymore. I just got rid of it. Didn't need it anymore. I was a very happy noob even at level 90. But you know, I enjoyed the game. I still enjoy the game. Like, no matter what they've done to the game, I'm probably always going to love it. Like, this game gets a 10 out of 10 from me. I know it's really grind heavy, but I just, for some reason, the way you fight and like the damage and the background and the music, all of it just makes me feel like it's worth it to just sit here and press insert key for like the next 3 hours. But I'm staying by this door. So that when the special distortion happens, I can, escape. So far, so good. I've been about 5 minutes and I've gotten 7 of them. Actually, that might not be as good as I might think. Actually, in 5 minutes, I've gotten 8 of them. So I might have this done within like 40 minutes. But I don't even know why. Like I considered just cutting this out and doing it off screen, but then I thought, you know, it's a quest, it's part of the theme dungeon. I've done this kind of stuff before. Like I did the Christ theme dungeon, and I sat there killing all the enemies, collecting all their stuff. Why can't I do it with this one? At least it's not as hard as the Forest Stone, which may be something I'll record a few times, but then just to show how hard it is, and then just start doing it off screen. That might be one of the few instances where I just say no, I'm not going to do it. Oh, he does 60,000, or nearly 70,000. Quite a lot. And that's for 5 hits, so that's roughly around 300,000. It's somewhere in the 300,000 range. Wait a minute. Oh, number attack 6. This is close to the 400,000. Of course, this is, I've actually had people tell me to not fight Garlics. Because they say I'm not high, like I don't have a high enough damage, but I feel like I can at least try. I have every right to try. It's my series. And if I fail, oh well, I'll go level up somewhere else, and I'll come back like in 5 levels and see how well that turns out. Maybe when I'm level 150. But I do think that this cross surge ability has really helped me. Pretty much effectively doubled my damage. So I do enjoy this. I did enjoy I like this red update. I remember seeing it like a couple months ago that Korean Maplestory got it. I remember seeing somebody do a couple videos on the changes to them, and I'm like, oh god, I want this so bad, and then they bring it out, and I'm like, oh my god, these are the best people ever. Because I still tend to just use, pretty much the only skill I actually use that's new is Cross Surge. I mean, I used Beholden, which got a revamp, but that's kind of an old skill. Dark Impale, I think that might have been revamped, but I don't use the La Mancha Spear as much, because it's just so weak. Compared to this kills in 1 hit. I actually have to. But I don't even know. What am I even talking about? Okay, 63. How much money do I have? 5.8 million. I like checking at the beginning and end of if I remember, I like to check at the beginning and the end of recording sessions to see how much money I've gotten from killing. I was about to use my Dragon Roar, but I couldn't remember if they'd gotten rid of it, and I'm glad I didn't, because that's Gungnir's Descent. It takes... that's actually worse. Not really worse. I mean, it's a stronger skill, but it has a more of a cooldown. I guess really everything got some kind of revamp, except for Hyperbite. I don't think Hyperbite got a revamp. I think it's still 60-60. Yeah. I think it's always been 300 seconds, but I'm not sure about the MP. MP cost has never been a concern of mine. Except for when I'm playing on my page. Or my paladin, he might be. Let's see. Yeah, I think he's a white knight. Because I think paladin is the 4th one. But yeah, his charge skills take up so much MP. Like, it's not even funny. It's hilarious.